at my phone all day.
It's
I'm
okay.
curious to see what.
Let's see what
going
happens.
through.
Yeah.
And same thing happened the other day when I was someplace embarrassing.
Always, right?
I had turned it off, it rang through anyway.
That's funny. Where is everybody?
Yeah,
They're coming.
too much for Mother's Day.
Did you have a nice Mother's Day?
Yes, my daughter, you know, kids are all over the place.
Yeah.
We text.
Good.
Happy Mother's Day.
How many kids do you have?
I just have 2 and 4 grandchildren, but they're all over the place. So
Yeah. Which is good. Good girl. Hi, Carol.
Hi.
How are you?
Sore back.
How's your back feeling? I mean,
Well, it's sore. It's better. It's still tight,
okay.
but better. So I gave it a little rest,
Yeah.
and I think it needed that. I think you never know whether to rest or try to stretch it out.
I know. Yeah, or push through and yeah.
So I think I rested it, and now I think it's better. So, I'm not that I ever overdo it, mind you, but I'll try
Take
to
it easy today.
take it, just be conscious of it.
Okay. Do you know what makes it worse? Is it back bends or forward folds or twists?
I think I tried to, when I did one of those twists,
Yeah.
I think I tried to push it
Uh-huh.
instead of putting it on a block or something, my
Yeah.
knee.
Yeah.
I think I tried to get my knee
Hold. Yeah.
to touch the ground, and it did, but
Yeah.
that's
At
the
the-
problem.
Got
You don't
it.
know that you maybe have done too much until the next day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to know. And then you go, oh, is it just sore? Is it just, or did I?
Right. So
Yeah.
I think, because I can't either that or I twisted when sometimes when I get out of my car, instead of pulling the seat back,
Yeah.
I twist myself out from under the,
Yeah.
you know.
Steering wheel and yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that leaning forward and twisting at the same time can cause that little bit of
I think
that
that's,
one-sided low back.
yeah, I
tendency.
think that's what I did,
Yeah.
one or the other. But like I said, it
Okay.
reminds me, the good thing is, it reminds me, it hasn't gotten away totally. So it
Yeah.
reminds me that, remember me.
Yeah, and have good posture and carry yourself with, yeah,
Right.
some strength and ease. All right, well, let's start seated today. I think Jenny's there. I don't see her, but I think she's, there you are. Now I see you. So just sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands behind you so you can have your fingertips on the floor backwards or forwards, doesn't matter. Press your shoulders back, lift your chest up. We'll just stay here for a couple breaths. Opening up the front of the shoulders. The fingertips or flat hands, fingers back or forward, doesn't matter. You choose. And breathing and opening up into the lungs. We'll take a couple more breaths here, just drawing the shoulders back, lifting the heart. Good. And then you'll walk the other direction, bring the arms around in front. You can just walk forward and ease into this gentle forward fold. Use your hands to gently walk it back up. And then you'll bring your feet flat to the floor and wide apart, hands behind you again. Fingers can face back or forward, either one, and shoulders draw back. So same thing, shoulders back, lift the chest. Just nice and easy, breathing and opening into the upper lungs. So shoulders go back, you rotate back, pressing the heart forward, the heart space. Kind of lean a little bit more into one hand and then the other, moving a little bit, or bend the elbows, just exploring some movement with the ribs and chest and upper spine area. Finding a neutral spot for the head so there's no tension. From here, we'll come forward. So bring your hands forward to the inside of the knees, and you can hold the feet or beyond and just gently round forward. It's nice and easy. Do that upper back. Yeah, good. Like a little slouch. Creating some space, finding ease, looking to find balance in the body. And then you'll come on up. We're going to stay holding on to the feet, and you're going to lift one and lift the other. So getting into the core a little bit, little balance. Yeah, holding on to the inner feet and ankles, and then lift the chest up, just like we did. I'm on a funny little lip, what's that? Squishy mat. So lift the chest. Yeah, breathing. Good work. Shoulders back, lift the heart, hold and breathe. See if you can bring the leg bones closer to the chest. So thighs come back a little bit. For 3, pull the shoulders back, more, 2, and 1, and then Baddha Konasana, feet together. And you can walk the sitting bones back a bit, and we'll gently round forward here, aiming your forehead for the soles of the feet. Belly cramp. Oh, it's good to sit up tall too, if you need to, or use your elbows to, yeah, good. Good job, and then you'll come up slowly, and we'll extend the left leg out long in front of you, and you're gonna bring the right knee out to the right. So you're sitting sort of like you're facing almost the side of the mat. So you'll face the mirrors almost. Yeah, keep drawing the right. I'm gonna turn the way you are, Linda. So keep pulling that right knee to the right a little bit more. There you go. And then you're gonna take your left hand to your right leg. And then you lean to the left. Yep.
This hand.
And then the right arm will go up. Yeah, and you lean to the left, just nice and easy. Opening up into that right side of the waist and body easily, gently. And then slowly come on up, and you'll stretch the right leg out in front. And bring the left knee back and out to the left. So you're turning your body left more. Take the right hand to the left leg and the left arm to the sky. And then lean to the right, wherever you can go, opening that left side of the waist. If you prefer the hand behind the head, you can put the hand behind the head. Any support that you need is fine. And come on up slowly. Extend both legs straight out in front. Walk your sitting bones back a little bit. Bend the knees slightly. Reach the arms up. Come forward to catch the feet. And then you'll scoot the sitting bones back, straightening-ish the legs, or stay with the bent knees. Drop the head. Nice, easy forward fold. Not forcing. Breathe into the back side of your body, expanding behind the ribs, the waist. Very gently roll yourself up. Use your hands to walk it up. And we'll come onto hands and knees and warm up the spine and the wrists, arms. So coming to hands and knees, spreading the fingers intentionally, pressing down into the length of the fingers and the tops of the feet and shins, and then drop the belly for cow. Little arch of the back, and then go the opposite way. Tuck the tailbone, chin to chest, and dome the back. Moving back and forth. Can be very slowly, or it can be a little bit quicker. You decide. One more round. Come to neutral and just slide the arms forward and lower the chest and forehead down to the mat for puppy pose. Forearms can be lifted or resting on the earth. Gently come on up, slide the hands back underneath the shoulders, and then stretch the right leg behind you on the floor, ball of the foot on the earth, press back into the heel. Good, and then rock it forward and float the right leg up. And you can roll the foot in a few circles, rotating the ankle, go the other direction. And then flex the foot, press the heel away from you, and then bring the knee into the nose, curling, maybe touching the right elbow if you can even, and then stretch it back. And again, curl it in, maybe touch the elbow or the forearm or the nose, and take it back. One more time, you'll curl the right leg in, and then just set the right foot where the right hand is. And then come up into a low lunge, a 90-90 with the legs. Good job. And then take the left arm up, give a little lean to the right. That way, good. Opening up that left side with ease, finding the Combination of stability and strength and also space and opening. Back to center, take both arms up and imagine you're holding a big beach ball in the arms. So nice soft shoulders, soft elbows, lift up, press the top of the left shin down. Good work. And then bring the hands back down to the mat. Bring the right knee back next to the left. Tabletop. Press evenly into the hands and the shins and then left leg back. Ball of the foot on the floor. Press the heel away. Touching the calf, the foot, the ankle, the Achilles. Rock it forward and float the left leg up and rotate that foot in some circles or point and flex it. Go the opposite direction. Cramp backwards. Bring the right knee to the ground and the left leg back behind you. There you go. Perfect, right there. And then breathe in, flex the foot, and then curl it in. Bring the elbow, knee to the left elbow or the nose, curl. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, curl in, maybe touch. One more, inhale, stretch back. This time curl and step it forward, left foot where the left hand is. Stand up right here with right knee on the ground, Linda, keep it down. And then stand up in that low lunge, perfect. Right arm to the sky, a little lean to the left towards the wall. Opening up that right side. Lengthen the tailbone, lift the heart, shoulders back, steady breath. To center, take both arms up and imagine you're holding a big beach ball, soft shoulders, soft elbows, even a softness to the hands, but a strength and a steadiness to the core, to the center. One more breath, go up and go back. Bring that beach ball back a little bit. And then bring the hands back down to the mat. Bring that left leg back next to the right. Bring the big toes to touch, knees apart, and child's pose. Sit the hips to the heels and relax down. With child's pose, we'll thread the needle, take the left arm and thread it underneath the right. You get a little thoracic opening. The right hand can stay where it is, reaching forward and like a child's pose, or right arm can open towards the sky as you twist open a little bit more. It's up to you. Good, and then you'll bring that left arm back out underneath you, back into child's pose, hips to heels. Take a breath. And then other side, right arm goes under the left, twisting to the left. Left arm of your choice, nice, Linda. Only go to what feels good in your body. Bring that both arms back out in front, pausing in child's pose. Good, and then come back to tabletop. And you'll step the right foot forward and step the left foot up to meet the right. So forward fold at the front of the mat, ragdoll, feet hip width distance apart, touching opposite elbows and opposite hands. It's nice and easy. And then release the hands, bend the knees, bring your hands to your hips. Press down into the feet, rise up to stand. Good, big breath in, stretch the arms up. Bring your hands down to the heart and then hands to the hips. And you're just gonna lift the right leg up and set it down. Lift the left leg up and set it down. So like marching. We'll do that a few more times. See if you can tap into the core. So you press one foot down to lift the other foot up. That's right. And then if you want, you add the opposite arm will go up. So right knee goes up, left arm goes up. Yeah. And maybe even a little pause at the top. Good, Linda, you got it. It can be fast, it can be slow. Good. See if you can get the sense of pressing one down so you shift to get the other foot to go light and lift. Right.
It's this left side,
It just doesn't want to lift.
it's the balance thing, it's worse on the left side.
Yeah, good to know. Yeah, that right side looks good. And that
Now,
left
when we try to do the eagle thing, I can't make it.
go over. Yes, there's something in that front hip area. We'll do a couple more of these, just there.
Backwards.
Okay. Good, and then landing in mountain pose, arms down, take a breath. And then inhale, sweep both arms up overhead. And exhale, bow forward. You can bend the knees slowly as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then step it back to high plank or tabletop. You choose. And then lower slowly or quickly. Press up into cobra maybe or upward dog. Find what feels good in your body. And then press back to downward facing dog or child's pose is fine too. From downward dog, lift your right leg up and back. And step it forward, right foot to right hand. Spin the left foot flat. We'll reach up to warrior one. Good. And if you prefer crescent lunge, back heel lifted, that's fine. Maybe find that beach ball through the upper body. So softness through the shoulders, but a strength from the center, from the core. Hold this for 3, 2. Take one more breath here. And bring your hands back down to the mat. You can set the back knee down and then right knee comes back to meet the left. High plank or kneeling plank, low plank or to your belly. Cobra or upward facing dog. Take your time. Downward facing dog. Moving with breath. Lift your left leg up and back. It's a big breath in. Step it or help it forward. Left foot to left hand, right foot spins flat. Come on up, warrior one. We'll take our time, stay and breathe. Good, and then arms can come up into that beach ball. Finally warm enough to take off my gloves. Good job adjusting. Yeah, so bending that front knee, get the strength through the thigh. Good, we'll take one more breath here. And bring your hands carefully back down to the mat and step it back. You can drop the right knee first, then bring the left knee back, and then tuck the toes, high plank or kneeling. Lower down slowly, if you micro bend or slowly lower. Press up to cobra or upward facing dog. Good, and press back to downward dog or child's pose. Take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Walk your feet to your hands or even halfway up the mat is fine. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, bow. Inhale, rise to the top, extended mountain reach. And bring your hands to heart center. Good, and then arms by your side. You're gonna bend your knees for chair pose. So sit the weight back into the heels, sink the arms up or out in front is fine too. You decide what's best in your shoulders. You're breathing Finding balance through the body, through the pressure in the feet, and the balance of strength and ease and space, flexibility, softness. Go a little deeper, and then stand up, reach high, bring your hands to heart center, and arms down, shoulders back, mountain pose, breathe. And then from right here, you'll step your right foot back and turn your feet to parallel. So you'll face the mirrors, feet parallel to one another. Turn the left toes in, good, Linda. Hands can be on the hips or interlaced at your back. Lift your heart, inhale, and fold forward, hinging, bowing, hands to the floor. If possible, drop your head. Here you'll lift to a flat back, bring your hands to your hips, rise up to stand, and turn the right toes to the back of the room, and you'll bend the right knee into warrior two. You can bend and straighten a few times if your knees need that. I always need a few bends to get it just right, and then open the arms as you're ready. We'll hold warrior two for 5 and 4, press into both heels. Good, Carol, 3. Shoulders back, you can pulse or hold for 2. Maybe go a little deeper. And then straighten the right leg, turn your feet to parallel, palms to the sky, reach up overhead, maybe touch the palms together. And then left toes turn to the left, warrior 2 to the left. And you can go in and out, bend and straighten, or in and hold for 5. You choose. 4. Good job. 3. Extend the arms, maybe lift the wrists a little higher than the shoulders. 2. Good job. And then straighten the leg, turn the left toes in, palms up, reach up, touch the hands at the top, and then warrior 2 on the right again. Right toes right, bend the right knee, warrior 2 into side angle. Set the forearm to the thigh, left arm to the sky, neutral neck. Full deep breaths. Take one more breath here. Let the left arm pull you up, feet to parallel, palms to the sky, reach up overhead, touch. And then warrior 2 on the left. Left toes turn left, bend the left knee, tip to the left. Forearm to thigh, right arm to sky, side angle warrior. Let that right arm now pull you up to stand. Feet to parallel, interlace your hands at your back, shoulders down, chest up, and dive forward, curling down. Release the hands to the ground. Shake your head yes and no a couple times, just really letting the neck release. And then lift to a flat back. Bring your hands to your hips. Rise up to stand. Turn the left toes back to the front and step up. Good job. Well done. Feet hip width distance apart. Take a little twist side to side if that feels okay in your body. Arms just relax.
Exit at the front door.
Good, and then coming to mountain pose, pause, and we're gonna move into some balance. So if you wanna grab a bar or a wall, you're welcome to bring the left side of your body to the wall. Someone trying to get a hold of you?
The whole world, I think.
You can hold the bar with your left hand if you like, or left hand to hip, standing leg raise. So just like before, you're gonna root down through that left foot. I'm gonna go back here on the harder surface and then lift the right knee and catch it in the right hand. So this time you'll hold the shin and we'll just stay here and breathe. So we're really using the deep core strength, stability from the ground, finding ease, maybe shoulders back a bit, and then open the right leg right. You can reach the left arm left and hold, then breathe. Searching for where you're out of balance and where can you put in what you need, whether it's more strength or more ease. Bring it back to center and we'll take airplane now. Arms down, palms forward, and you press the right leg back, and it can be big toe on the floor, shoulders back, or float the right leg and hinge forward from the top of that left thigh. Going to where you can go. Use your eyes to help you focus, your breath to help you balance. And then rise up to stand, mountain pose, pause, shoulders back, stand tall, and then switch sides. So right hand to the bar or right hand to right hip. You'll lift the left leg and catch it. Open the left knee to the left. Nice job, Linda. Good. You can reach to the right, pulling the front ribs in, back, and down. That connection to your deeper core muscles. Bring it back to center, arms down for airplane. So take that left leg back and maybe start with the big toe resting on the floor. Straighten that leg, shoulders back, and then hinge. Tip forward. A little bit or a lot. Go to where you can go. Good. Use your eyes to focus, your breath to balance. And come back to stand in mountain pose, pause, shoulders back. Good, and then tree will be our last balance here. Bring the right foot up to meet the left leg, and it could be foot to calf or foot to thigh. And pelvis neutral, spine lifted, arms of your choice. Maybe you have a beach ball, maybe it's cactus arms. Gently return to mountain pose and pause and switch to the other side as you're ready. So right foot's your base, left leg rises. You can find the spot that feels just optimal today. And then looking to integrate from the skin in, from the ground up, from the top down, using your eyes for focus, your breath for balance, finding the arm position that feels right to you today on this side. Doesn't need to be the same. Good job. And then returning to mountain pose and pause. And come on back to the front of your mat. If you wandered, Big, beautiful breath, reaching up high. And exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. And then step your right foot back. And come down into a runner's lunge. So drop the hips down, pause, and then point the back toes and pull the hips back for a half splits. And we're gonna just move back and forth a few times. If that feels okay, you'll rock forward and move back. Or if you wanna just hold in one spot, you can hold in one spot. Come forward and bring your hands to the inside of that left foot and toe heel it to the left for lizard. So you can stay here on your palms. That's right. Exactly. Does that feel okay? Yeah, there's that hip. And explore it a little bit. You can stay on your palms or you can drop down to your forearms if the forearms feel accessible. Yeah, good, Linda. We won't be here too long, just a few breaths. And you'll come on up and bring that left leg back next to the right, moving through some cow and cats on your knees, or you can circle the pelvis, move side to side. And then come to neutral and step your right foot forward. Tuck your left toes under, lift to a lunge for a moment. Nice and long. Good job. And then set the knee down and you'll move back and forth, pulling the hips back and pressing the hips forward. You find a spot that you want to stay and hang out, you can do that. Eventually moving forward into lizard. So you'll bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. You might toe heel it to the right. You can turn it out a little bit if that feels okay. Check in with your knee and your hip. Press the hips forward more. Yeah, you might slide that back leg back a little bit, Linda, if you can. Yeah, and then stay or drop down towards the forearms. So it's a combination of that right hip and that left hip flexor getting kind of touched and opened. You'll slowly and gently come up and bring that right leg back. And then you can take cow and cat or circles with the pelvis or the whole body. And then puppy pose. So slide the arms forward, lower the chest and forehead. You can have the forearms up or down. And then lifting up and sliding yourself back into child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, knees apart, and arms can be in front or by your sides or under your head or wherever they want to be. Maybe palms even turn up. Wrists relaxed. Here you'll come up and come forward onto your belly into Sphinx pose. You'll stretch the legs back, lower the body, coming up onto the forearms. We'll pause right here. So legs can be relaxed or legs can be active, where you lift the kneecaps up off the ground, pressing pelvis down. This can be as like simple and easeful or as muscular as you want. From here, we're going to work into a little bit of a side plank variation on the forearm. So you'll bring the left forearm across the body and roll over onto your left hip. So left forearm down on the left hip, and then flexing the feet. You can use your right hand to press down and peel the left side of the body up off the ground. So you're trying to get up onto the left forearm and the left foot. Right hand can be there for support, or right arm can open to the sky and hold. Good job. Strong legs, strong core, strong shoulders. Strengthening the IT band, the waist, the obliques. Good for 3, you got it. 2 and 1, lower down. Come back onto the forearms into Sphinx pose. You need to take a break, you can. We're gonna go right to the other side. Right forearm across the mat, roll to the right hip, flex the feet. You can use your left hand to help you lift up. And then left arm can stay there or open to the sky. Strong shoulders, strong core, strong legs. Use your glutes, your thighs, your oblique muscles, those right side of the waist. Welcome to touch with your hands where you feel it working. Sometimes that creates that body-mind connection. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down onto the belly and we'll rest. So you can bring your forehead down onto your hands. You look straight down. You can bend the knees and maybe windshield wipe the lower legs side to side, or just rest. Nice deep breaths. Release the feet back down to the floor. So we have one more. We're going to do a center forearm plank. So come back up to the forearms. You can keep them parallel in Sphinx, or you can interlace. It's totally up to you. And you'll tuck your chin to your chest, tuck your toes under, and then peel the whole front side of the body up off the ground. Imagine there's a beach ball now under you, and you're curling around it. I'm going to pull the pit of the belly in. We're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold the belly and curl around that beach ball. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. One more time. Make a pillow out of the forearms or turn a cheek to a side. You can bend the knees and windshield wipe those lower legs or just be still on the floor. Bring your hands back underneath you. We'll press back to child's pose one final time. Walk the knees apart. Sit the hips back onto the heels. Arms of your choice. You can have palms facing up or palms down or arms by your side. Breathe into the back side of your body. From here, we're going to make our way either onto our back for reclined pigeon, or you can come to a tabletop and slide the right leg forward and the left leg back into a half pigeon. So you choose, good, where you want to be, on your back or face down, and then you'll come to your forearms if you're facing downward. Nice deep breaths into your right hip and lower back. Much as you can, you want to try to relax the shoulders, jaw, belly, and hands. Ready, you'll switch to the other leg. Take your time. Good, Linda. Slow, deep breaths. Relax your jaw, your shoulders, your belly, and your hands. couple breaths right here. Gently release. And you're going to make your way up to seated. As you're ready, stretch your legs out in front. And then keep the right leg straight, bring the left foot into the right thigh. This time we'll square ourselves forward. You can flex the right foot, keeping the knee towards the ceiling, and then lengthen forward over that right leg. You're trying to like really elongate the left side of the waist. You can drop your forehead towards your shin if that feels okay, or pull the chin towards the chest as you lengthen the back of the neck. And then really lengthening from the tailbone all the way out to the crown of the head. You lengthen the back and front side of the torso. And then same with the right leg at the floor. You kind of press the heel forward, but pull the sitting bone back to lengthen the back side of the body. And use your hands to gently walk yourself up. We'll switch legs, the left leg out long, right foot comes in, keep the head of the knee to the ceiling, lengthen out over that left leg. As you're ready, going to where you can go on this side. Think about the spine line getting long. Think about the back of the left leg getting long. Creating space, right? Creating some balance. Often we have lots of compression on us from gravity and life and shortening of our muscles and shortening of the tendons. And here we're creating some space and length and building in that place of balance. Come on up slowly and we'll take one final forward fold. Legs both extend long. Pull the sitting bones back. Hinge forward. It's okay to have a bend in the knees or even to wrap your arms under the knees for some support here. Not forcing, just allowing yourself this time to feel, acknowledge. Forward fold, you get to fold inward, look inward. Take your time to roll it up slowly. And then you'll come down onto your back for either hips on a block or happy baby. You choose. Do you want to block, Linda? Or you
No, I'm good, thanks.
okay. Or you can just take your legs up to the ceiling and your forearms under the hips if you don't have a block. Or you can catch your feet for happy baby or any rendition, any movement. That feels good. So feet higher than the heart if possible. Any other finishing poses that your body wants, like a twist or Baddha Konasana, feet together at the floor, or stay here for another minute, that's fine. But start thinking about your way down and into Shavasana and what you need to get comfortable for Shavasana. Sometimes I even just want something, a rag or a shirt over my eyes, or some clothing, or whatever. You start deciding what you need so you can rest today. As you make your way into Shavasana, you want to take up some space at the floor. Give yourself ample time to wiggle around and get comfortable. Taking a deep breath and just so letting go, signaling to your body to relax. And then let go of controlling your breath, let go of trying and doing. This is the spot to just be. Get to be with yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, just whatever's here. Maybe watching the rise and fall of thoughts and feelings and emotions and breath, sensations, the impermanence of it all. Attaching to any thought, just being the witness, watching. Being present to what's actually here in the space. Sounds, they come and they go. Sensations rise and fall. And underneath all of that, what's here? Begin to bring your awareness back to your body, and your breath, in the space that you're resting in. You can wiggle your fingers and toes or rotate your wrists and ankles. Stretch or move in any way you crave. As you're ready, you'll bend your knees and roll to a comfortable side. And from there, press yourself up to seated. Nice and tall. Close your eyes. Take your arms out really wide and then wrap yourself in a big hug. So wrap your arms around yourself, giving yourself this big, beautiful hug. And then bring the palms of your hands together, heart space, maybe set an intention that you'd like to bring into your day. Put your thumbs to your forehead center. Namaste.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Hope you feel
better.
Thank you. I hope you all feel great.
Yes, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Jenny. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye, Carol.
Bye.